What's up, guys? It's time. Yo, what's up, YouTube? So hopefully that you guys can see me in the correct orientation. I'm still a little bit new to this phone, but I recently upgraded my phone from iPhone 13 to a Motorola Razr, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, it's probably the coolest phone ever. Um, just letting you guys know, I don't know any of the specs or anything like that. I'm honestly just kind of rocking the Android. I've been loving Android, to be quite honest with you, lately. I had a Google Pixel for about like 4 or 5 years or something like that as my first phone that I've actually legitimately paid for out of high school, and I love that phone. Like I was taking good care of it, and to the point where it was just like, I need to upgrade this phone. And then I went to iPhone 13 because I was like, like I'm gonna probably go back to Apple and see how it goes. I kind of regretted it after a little while because I mean the iPhone is really cool, but there's a lot of aspects that Android had that just didn't have for me. So yeah, now back into Android. I know it's not a Samsung or anything like that. I do like Samsung phones, but the thing is that they're really expensive, and to pay monthly phone bills and stuff like that is just it's not really worth it, especially because the one I specifically really want is the Fold. But honestly, this Motorola Razr is probably like the coolest thing ever because when I record videos, I can see myself on the front display. I don't know if that happens in the Galaxy Z Flip, to be honest with you, but in the Motorola Razr that I've been like researching, that I can record literally anything and I could see everything. So yeah, hopefully that you guys can see at least just my face in a correct orientation, or at least cropped in the correct way. Um, but yeah, it's this is like the coolest thing ever. Um, the only thing that I'm worried about is that the foldable screen. Hopefully, that it will like last a while, because usually I have my phones about like 2 to 3 years. Usually the fourth year is kind of like pushing it. If I'm just like really trying to save up or whatever the case may be. But the phone that I had before, the iPhone 13, it was getting to the point where it was probably gonna either crap out or just I don't know, because when I was charging it, even for like 10 minutes, it would just get insanely hot. Like I couldn't even touch it. So, and not only that, it would just randomly hang up on calls. It wouldn't even just it wouldn't even work. And even when I updated it too to the most like iOS 18.3 or something like that, it still had issues, and the screen was very like not responsive enough for me to really be using it as much as I used to. So, yeah. But other than that, this is like the coolest phone ever. So now I could see you guys in full HD. I don't think I'm using 60 frames per second currently right now in 4K. I think I'm just using 1080p with 60 frames per second. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and I got this too. I recently just got this like last weekend. So this is gonna be the coolest thing ever. I was gonna record a last video on my old phone, but I just didn't do it. So yeah, maybe I did. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, that's really cool. This is actually a display that I got from my old work. I used to work at GameStop for a seasonal job, and they let me keep this. So yeah. Uh, the only thing is that the top, you could physically like throw a basketball in there or a piece of trash in there. So that's the only issue. So but all I did was use command strips, the Velcro ones that my dad gave me for this stuff, and I had a little bit extra, so I had like one, two, three, four, five of them. So one's holding the bottom, two are holding the sides, and it's actually holding pretty well. I was gonna make it into a stand though, so I don't know. But I actually like it like this, to be honest with you, because it matches the Sonic stuff that I have going on. So you guys seen that video? But it's kind of a little update on like what I got so far. And I also saw an update too for the Sonic 3 figures. They're adding Super Shadow, Gerald Robotnik, Sonic with the Master Emerald, and another Knuckles or something like that. So that's cool. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. It's a really short video. This is just an honest opinion, to be honest with you. This phone is honestly the coolest thing ever. I still need like maybe a whole month just to see how this phone goes. I give you guys a quick update, maybe like a YouTube short or whatever. But honestly, this phone is probably like my favorite. I'd probably be keeping this phone for good. long time because this one's pretty cool and I'm excited. So, all right, guys, have a good day. See you guys on the flip side. Bye bye.